And welcome back. If anyone saw my impromptu live stream last night, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, but the quality of that was absolutely abysmal, so I'm not going to bother doing that again. But thanks if you tuned in, and thanks if you listened to what I was saying, because as I say, as long as you can hear me, that's the most important thing. But I'm doing this one very, very quickly on my tablet, so I'm going to see whether the quality improves on the tablet as it is. The last stream was on my phone, which isn't a very good phone. It's one of those rubbish Chinese ones. Let's just put it that way and be polite so YouTube doesn't ban me. It's one of those rubbish Chinese ones, so it's not a very good one. But I'm just going to keep this going, and hopefully someone will pop into the chat, or I shall have to examine it myself later to see whether the quality is actually any better. While I'm waffling along here, I am also just finishing up the edit of the All Seasons for this Sunday. Yes, gonna write down some audio files here and sort them out. I don't know whether anyone's going to turn up. I'm only going to be on for, I don't know, a couple of minutes. 1, 2, 6. And 5, 2, 7. Yes, it is still my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Yay! As I say, my PayPal is open. I say that every time. My PayPal is open. Right. Let's just sort these audio files out. So we've got to get rid of a few of those. It doesn't look like there's anybody around. Obviously, I'm way too early. 9 o'clock in the morning is obviously way too early for my fans to turn up on a Saturday. They must still be asleep. So I'm just going to continue waffling around here. Exported audio, thank you very much. And we want 522, 526. 6 and 527. Okay. I do apologise for waffling. I'm just seeing whether anyone turns up. I'm sure they won't, even though it's outrageous because it is my birthday. Have I mentioned that already? I think I may have done. No, I've got no party tonight. No, I've got a party on Monday instead. Little party anyway. Oh, here we go. Hello, Mr. Polish Eddie. Welcome to the stream, and congratulations for watching my stream late last night. I won't be bothering with any more of those because I've watched it back and the quality was absolutely appalling. So this is on my tablet. So I'm just basically just hanging around to see if anyone can tell me whether the quality seems better. The lip syncing was absolutely atrocious last night, and it was jerking all over the place. So I'm just trying to see whether this is any better. So if you're out there, Mr. Polish Eddie, could you tell me? Now your chat seems to disappear for some unknown reason. I saw your message, but where's it gone? Oh, here he is, Polish Eddie. Priscilla says hello and happy birthday. Well, thank you, Mr. Polish Eddie. And as I say, quality seems really... thank you very much, sir. That's exactly what I was after. A lot better than my mobile phone anyway, which is what I was doing on last night. And yeah, I've watched that back. If anyone is going to click on that, I wouldn't bother because it was appalling. Well, at least you could hear me all right. That was okay. But the actual video quality and the lip syncing was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. So yeah, I did play it back just to see how good it was. But I thought, okay, we won't do that again because that was just... That's the sort of thing that you just, unless you're absolutely desperate to watch something, you just really wouldn't, would you? You really wouldn't. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother with that again. But as this seems to be okay on the tablet, I'll watch it back myself later and see if it is. Then, yeah, this could be a lot better alternative. Yes. See? Anyway, I'm still working on my birthday. And it's Saturday morning in the UK as well. Unbelievable. Never have a day off, especially from YouTube. I'll tell you, YouTube never lets me have a day off. I wonder if that lets me. Oh, and it lets me flip the camera around, which is something I can't do on the mobile, which is very annoying. The only annoying thing is the messages keep disappearing. I don't remember what the quality was yesterday compared to this, but it seems good now. Well, thank you, Mr. Eddie. Well, the quality I can assure you was absolutely diabolical. Yes, absolutely diabolical. Yes. 522. No, where's that gone? Disappeared. 522. 526, 527. There you go. No, I just want to see whether this works or not, because apparently there's a button on that's telling me I can flick the camera around. Let's see if I can, because this is something I can't do on the mobile phone. You can't turn the camera around. Let's see if I can. Would it flick round? Would it flick round? No, it's gone blank. Oh wait a minute, that's because I've got the cover in front of it. There you go. The camera's flipped round. Well, look at this. So this is what I'm working on right now on my birthday on a Saturday. I'm basically trying to make people feel sorry for me, and it's probably not working. 4 a.m. here, and I've been awake for about 40 hours. Doesn't look like I'll be going to sleep tonight either. Oh dear, 40. That's a very long time. You know, back in my dim and distant past, it flipped. Yay! Yes. As I say, the mobile phone won't let you flip it. I've tried many times, but it won't let you. But it does on this one. Yes, that's 40 hours is not good. Let me just flip it back a minute. I will tell you what I'm working on in a second, but I'll just tell you my insomnia story before I do that, and that is. Back in, I think it was the 90s, no, later than that, 2000s, may even been 2010, I don't know. They had this new drug out called statins, which was to lower your cholesterol. Yeah, it was all the rage back then, and it was a fairly new drug, it hadn't been on the market for very long, but yeah, it was to reduce your cholesterol, and in the UK it was all over the place, and you know, doctors were actually ringing us up and saying, you must get your cholesterol checked and whatever. So I went to the doctor, had it checked, and they said, oh, it's massively high. It was 9.5 or something, and it's supposed to be 3.5. So I don't know. God knows. But they said, oh yeah, we'll have to put you on these statin pills. I went, okay. And I said, they hadn't been on the market for very long, and that was possibly the worst mistake I've ever made. Worst mistake I've ever made. They were just horrible, and the immediate result was instant insomnia. I didn't sleep at all, and not only did I didn't sleep, I couldn't. Every time I shut my eyes, it just looked like daylight. It was a very weird. I knew instantly it was a side effect of these bloody tablets. Yeah, it would still look like daylight when my eyes were shut. I can't really explain that, but that's what it was like. And I didn't sleep for 72 hours. And on the last few hours of that 72 hours, I looked up and I could see a giant tarantula spider stuck to the wall. And then it crawled down the wall, and it literally dissolved into the floor. That's a true story, and in my mind, it actually happened. Obviously, there wasn't a tarantula spider there, but because I was so sleep deprived after 72 hours, and I'd taken these dodgy tablets, which I never took any more after that, I have to admit. Yeah, I saw this giant spider, and that's when I went, yeah, I'm not taking any more of those pills. And eventually, it was like 84 hours later or whatever, I did finally get to sleep, but it destroyed my sleep schedule for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I didn't take any more. So that's my insomnia story. Yes, so you have to be very careful about pills sometimes. Very careful, especially these ones. I say they were new on the market, and they weren't for me. They weren't for me. And that was a very, very strange being awake for 72 hours non-stop. I felt, how can I describe it? Hyper as well, you know, very, very hyped up, like I was on those other drugs, you know, but I wasn't. I certainly wasn't, but that's how it felt to me. Oh, Darren, imagine, I believe you after a couple of days of being awake. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. You do start to hallucinate. And I'd never believed that you could actually hallucinate, but yes, you can. And this giant tarantula spider with lots of hair on it and everything, you know, something that you'd see in like the sci-fi movies or Doctor Who or something. it looked entirely real to me, entirely real, and it scared the bejesus out of me, I have to admit as well. But anyway, as I say, I stopped taking the tablets, and within about 2 or 3 days, and eventually getting to sleep, I did sort of it did sort itself out. It took a good couple of weeks, and I never took them pills again, and I never will take those pills again. They've asked me, and I have heard that those pills were withdrawn like a few months later. So there was obviously something wrong with them. I don't know. I didn't explain why, but they were withdrawn. So yeah, there wasn't something not good about them. Right. Anyway, so that was my little insomnia story. So yeah, if you start to hallucinate after, okay, that is actually happening. I mean, it's not happening. You don't actually see giant tarantula spiders, but yet in your mind, that's what you're seeing, and it's very, very scary stuff because it looks so real. I tell you, that spider was as real as, you know, if you were looking out your window at your car. That's how real it felt to me, but obviously it wasn't there. And when it dissolved into the floor, I thought, yeah, that's definitely not there. I got on Adderall recently for my ADHD. It's an amphetamine, so that's the culprit behind my cunts. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yep. Yep. There you go. Pills sometimes, unfortunately, screw you up in other ways. But there you go. Right, okay. So what I'm working on at the moment is the All Seasons episode 400 and 400 of, Christ knows, 445, I think it is. This is the audio files, or some of the audio files. I'll let you into a little, here we go. Here is the actual, there's the edited file of the All Seasons. Yes, there it all is. Takes hours to do that, you know. Hours and hours and hours. If I just, because you just got a blank screen at the moment, I'll just give you a sneak peek in that little window there. There it is, you see. There's the finished episode. Little sneak peek for you there. Little sneak peek, but there's the finished episode. And yeah, so that's what I do basically all the time. Is edit all these videos. And those All Seasons, they take about 6 hours to do in total. This one's taken a little bit longer because it's got a little bit more to it. But yeah, about 6 hours it takes me to do those. So that's not good. That's not good at all. But anyway, so that's what I'm working on, the All Seasons at the moment. Let me flip the camera back round to me, and then I can put that down there a minute and continue working. There we go. Switch that off. I can do that one on. Where's it gone? Audacity, thank you. And do that, and do that. Right, that can sort itself out. Right, let's get your message. Yeah, the only problem is your messages keep disappearing. But apart from that, I think it was working better. Let's have a look. Especially during race weekends, I tend to stay up late to watch them. Come back messages. I didn't start late to watch them and just stay awake for the next day. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I see all of those pop up regularly on your channel. Yes, they do indeed. They do indeed. Despite the fact everyone keeps telling me in the comments to retire. But you know what? I'm not ready to retire yet. No. When I'm ready to retire, I will. But at the moment, I'm gonna carry on, despite the current state of Formula One and everything else that's going on. I'm still going to carry on. I'm actually excited for 2026 with the new engine regulations. I want to see what happens there. After that, 2026 might be my last year. Yes. As for F1 gaming, I've no idea, because sometimes I record these so far in advance. I'm like 3 or 4 months in advance, so I could basically stop tomorrow and I'd still have 4 months of episodes left. You see what I mean? So I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, I shall retire at some point, but not yet. But soon. Like I say, everyone wants me to retire now, but there you go. Right, okay, well, this looks to have been a more successful stream. And don't forget, everyone, it's still my birthday. And don't forget, everyone, my PayPal is still open. Oh, God. So anyway, thanks so much to Polish Eddie for being in the chat this morning. Yes, it is morning now. Thank you to Polish Eddie for being in the chat this morning. I'm going to stop it there. It's just an experiment. I'll watch this back when it's finished processing and see if it's been better. If it is, then I shall use the tablet to record a little on the Shorts channel, because it seems to be a better idea than my mobile phone anyway. Thanks, Polish Eddie, and I'll catch you all later. Keep doing. Hang on, I just got your message. Keep doing what you're doing, passionate. As long as you enjoy it, that's what matters. I doubt anybody will be coming on at this time. Happy birthday once again. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. I just caught your message. I was about to switch off, so I got it. I got it. See you next time, Mr. Polish Eddie. Thank you very much, sir. Yep, I'll see you next time. And to anyone else who's... Oh, I've got 2 viewers now. Amazing. I was just about to switch it off and I've got 2 viewers. Absolutely amazing. Yes. Hello to the other viewer, whoever you are. Are you one of those incognito viewers, are you? Yes. You know who you are. And I know who you are, you know. Yes. I'm worse than the Secret Service, you know. Yes, I know who's watching me. Anyway, okay. Thanks, Polish Eddie. And thanks to Mr. Anonymous Viewer as well. I'm going to disappear off this experimental stream on my birthday. Experimental stream. As I say, I only got a message from YouTube last night saying that I could stream on the YouTube Shorts channel. And I went, okay then, I'll give it a shot. Because I do like to experiment quite a lot. You may not know this, but behind the scenes I do a lot of experimentation. Sometimes I actually upload things to YouTube and they might only be up there for a couple of minutes and they disappear. You may have seen one of them at some point and gone, what the hell was that? Because I'm just experimenting. Because I do like to experiment all the time with, you know, certain things. But there you go. I'm doing AI at the moment. AI voices. Yeah, that's my thing I'm into at the moment. Artificial intelligence in voices. You'll see some results of that at some point on my channel. I won't say any more. Anyway, I'm off now. Thanks, everyone. See you later.